Welcome, creators. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Just know that this is going to be a general reading for the collector, so not all messages will resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. If you'd like to schedule a one-on-one with me, please head over to the website to book that appointment. That's at 888andcreate.com. If you want to give to my existence, there's a button over there for that. And if you want to support our community efforts, there's a button over there for that as well. Just know when the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now that the camera is on, I'm ready to get down to business. So let's talk about this energy today. Today, I'm speaking to a collective who, given your nurturing nature, okay, you're trying to figure out how to um, move or maneuver in a situation where somebody, you may need to have witnesses, or not necessarily witnesses, but you might have to have somebody to have your back in a situation where you're trying to figure out how to move forward in. Okay. So, with this person having your back or having the witness, it could be an actual witness. I don't know. Because whatever the situation is, you may be feeling a little bit defeated, but I feel like that you shouldn't count yourself out just yet, because with the backing of the person that you trust or with this witness, it will provide you information that you will need to prove either your progress, the hard work that you've already put in on something, or the fact that you are the person that's been doing the work, and whoever is trying to like gain credit for something that you've done or something of that nature, to have information to use against them, or to prove, yourself worthy, or prove that you're the one that actually has done all the work, something of that nature. I feel like that you have spoken up and out about this to someone, if not several people, and now you're trying to get your justice, or your just dues, right? So whomever is putting it out there that like you're not the one who actually did the work, or you can prove that you were the originator of something. It feels like something like that. You having to have some extra backing against a word of some what somebody else has also have already had said about this situation. Okay. um I feel like that it was put on your radar that this person was even speaking of you, or about this situation, right? And this is how you knew how to start getting things together, jump into action, start making your plans, start getting your strategic maneuver plans together, however that fits, right? Just so you could be 10 steps ahead of this person or these people who's trying to pretty much, it seemed like, frame you, and say that you are not something that you say you are, or you haven't done something that you said you done, but you have receipts and you have a witness, okay? Or you have somebody who has your back. So this is the energy that I have down here, and we're going to clarify and confirm this. All right, let's get these messages for the collective. All right. Okay. Get this down here right. All right. So the additional energy here is that if you or were wondering if the person who is going to be, be there for you, have your back, or whatever the case may be, is really trustworthy, and if this is the right person, this absolutely is. This person is absolutely trustworthy. I feel like that they have additional information that kind of um, solidifies it all, like where you will not be hurt by this situation because of the information that they do have. It seems like there's a lot of gossip going around. Or there's a lot of chit chatter, or just a lot of people talking about whatever this is. Okay, but I feel like in whatever this is, somebody has been accused of stealing. Okay, either stealing or cheating. But again, when like when I was saying original idea, like somebody is trying to say that you're a fraud, that you're fraudulent, that you're fake, and that you can't do what you say you've been doing, or just try to say like, and I can prove it because such and such has actually been doing the work, type situation. But they don't have that. You actually have the receipts that they need, that they should have, trying to go in at this angle. This information does have to go before somebody, and they do have to kind of look everything over. So again, if this is a legal situation, like going before a judge, somebody has to make this final decision. If it's a mediator type situation, or is this in regards to, like, we could say, like a job, right? And management has the final say, but like this has been taken to management, and so it's a matter of getting all your stuff together so you can prove yourself innocent of all charges, per se, right? um but I don't feel like that they the accusers, I don't feel like that they know who you have to back you, and the information that you have. Okay, that's going to bust this thing wide open, right? So you're going to prove them wrong. And the whole thing about it is, you always seen through this person. You always knew that this person was a bunch of bullarchy, right? um and I kind of feel like that you wasn't worried, because it feels like that they're trying to hold on to something that either they've been released from, they've been demoted, something was given to you, right? That could have been theirs before, or you could have stepped into this person's role. Now they trying to get you fired. They trying to say you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you lied on your resume. Something, okay? It's some kind of trickery that this person is trying to pull. And the only reason why they even are able to bring this forth is because of the information that they are claiming that they have. Okay, which which is going to turn out to be a bunch of nothing. Okay, or a bunch of fabricated stuff that can be proved that it is fabrication. So in this instance, I feel like this person is just putting you through a bunch of unnecessary mess, but is going to prove to be necessary to prove that you are worthy, or you are who you say you are capable, you have been the one all this whole time. This person does not deserve this. This person is lying through their teeth. This person has a grudge. They holding on to something. This person feels like they have something on you. Okay, they are definitely holding on to something. They want you stressed out. They want you to give up. They want you to feel defeated, like we had the defeated card earlier. They want you to feel defeated, but if you play this right, right? If you come in without being emotional about the whole situation, come in with the facts, come in with the proof, and just state that the facts and show the proof, you're going to be okay. But all this chit chatter and all this gossip that's going around in regards to this, it's kind of like a dream killer, type situation. It gets the impact of this person even starting this, right, um, is unnerving. Okay, the fact that you have to go through this anyway, however the situation fits, it's just it's unnerving, and it's so unnecessary. But once this is done, It's this is going to be the final. This is going to be the it, right? Um, a lot of people going to finally see this individual for who they are as well. So it's some stuff going to be exposed throughout this whole situation, and as it goes out, as it goes down and plays out. Okay, but I do feel like that you the victor. I do feel like that it's not going to interrupt any of your plans, anything that you've built, everything that you've proven that you were worthy of doing the job, of being the right person, of building this thing or putting it all together. You did this, you got this, and they're not going to be able to tear that apart. Okay, so this is just confirmation that you're going to be good where you are, and whomever's efforts it's a bunch of bullarchy, like I said. So let's get the final words out here, shall we? Nurture. And that's twice about this energy. Success and growth. They not stopping nothing. Put this may even spearhead you into something bigger. So hmm. Recognition and rewards. And lead. Okay. So first let's do our angel number call outs. I do have 333 down here. Okay. Um, and I want to talk about that. I want to sit there for a moment because of this nurture that I had said that is here. I feel like that the type of person that you are, it's kind of hard to believe that the things that this person is implying about you could be true anyway. So this is kind of like, oh, this is not this person's character. They're this, they're that. Oh, there's no way. So if you do have information that's going to tell us otherwise, you need to bring that forward so we can take a look at it. So, and we're going to call this person in as well. We want to hear all sides of the story, right? So, one, not only did they put it on whomever's radar to look into it, right? Um, but again, not knowing how people feel about you anyway, they don't feel like that this is what they're saying. They don't feel like it's anything that you're capable of. Of course everybody's capable of anything, but they just can't envision you taking this type of route. So this is why they're going to allow them to make a fool of themselves, present this information, and then bust them out, in front of everybody, that we see right through this. We can see right through this. We have what we need. We know what we needed to know. We just wanted to see how far you was going to take this, and then make this person look like a complete fool in front of everybody. Sucks to be them. They started it. Again, success and growth. It's not going to stunt anything that you've already built, your progress going forward, or anything like this. If anything, this has been an eye opener to some people, and it may have placed you on other people's radar as the type of individual that they need somewhere, around them or with them, or to do something for them. So this may even been a catalyst to help you um, progress further, grow, promote, type situation. So another kind of boomerang type of action, like you thought you was doing one thing, but you actually helped me out on several levels. Again, to give you your recognition and your rewards, I feel like in this instance, the moment that all of you guys are together while this is all being presented, and this person is going to be made out to be a fool or to look like a fool or whatever the case may be, that's when you're going to get your accolades. Like, the person who this information is going to, the lead, and you may even find yourself being catapulted in a lead type role, okay, or leading something in result to this, okay. But like on this main floor, when whoever's trying to degrade you, some, and then when the people come forth and speak on your character, and say what they have to say, the person that you have on your side, on top of the people who already know you, and is going to be in like, and furthermore, this that another, but all in your favor, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like somebody's efforts is just gonna, I apologize for the bullarchy that somebody else has put you through, but you're gonna come out of this on top and even better than what you did entering the situation. So this looks good for you, friend. I'm not worried about it. You got this. I know it sucks to go through it, but you're going to win in the end. It's all going to be praises for you, recognition for you. It's just putting you in the spotlight where you were in the background doing everything and everybody just knew it. But this is going to thrust you forward because somebody can't let go of something. And that's on them. So if nobody's told you today, I'm going to tell you right now. And until next time, I love you. I love you. I love you.